Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you today with Talk About It Tuesday, and I want to give a little bit of motivation, just encouragement, if you will, and I was led to do this from hearing the sermon at church on Sunday. My pastor had preached about Abraham and his wife Sarah. And so she talked about the promise that God had given him, that, he would have an heir to his throne. And then she talked about how, the wife, Sarah, she was thinking, well, because I can't have children, I still want the promise to be fulfilled. So we're going to get that promise fulfilled by any means necessary. Now, was she right? Probably not. She had her husband sleep with her servant and had a baby with the servant. And God was like, nope, that's not right. That's not it. And so Abraham was 100 years old when he had his child Isaac with his wife Sarah, who was 90. So anyway, long story short, my pastor was talking about the promise and how, there's times in our lives where, we sit and we think about different things that we may want or, may want to do. And we just keep feeling like we're being defeated. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, gosh, I really want to get this new job, but, I want the job right now. And because I'm going through so much stuff right now, and, God is like, nope, it's not your time yet. And so, my pastor said, God doesn't work in time. He works in seasons. And so, as she was preaching, I started reflecting on my life, and I got to thinking about things. And, I've talked about this before about how, I had fertility issues, still do. And so it was it was a chore. It was a battle, it was a test of faith to conceive and have Miss Peanut. And so as she was preaching and talking about, God's promise and, how, there's times where we have to, almost like a plant in a garden, we have to plant it, we have to water it, we have to, make sure it gets sunlight, whatever. And then when God's ready, then it will grow. And so, I got to thinking about that, and I remember going through the process, and I'm not going to get deep into that because, everybody grown, should be, if you listen to this channel, but, but not so much the act, but just the whole process. And, it's not just a physical process, but it's a mental process as well. And so I just want to encourage those who may be going through fertility, issues, to not give up. Everybody is destined to be a parent one way or another. We all would like to be parents the natural way. Some folks, by any means necessary, you may have to adopt, which my pastor and her husband, they adopted 2 beautiful girls. So, and they're big on, promoting adoption and foster care and things of that nature. So, people can be parents in any sorts of ways. It doesn't have to always just be natural, even though in our heart of hearts, that's what we really desire. That's what we want. But, my pastor also talked about, like jobs, like I said. So, and I know for myself, sometimes I get discouraged at work and I'm just like, man, why am I stuck here? And, am I just settling for, just because, is it just because of the money? Is it because of the flexibility? What is keeping me here? And so sometimes I wrestle with that. And, sometimes, it gets the better of me. And I have to take it to God, like, God, I need peace, And so I pray about it and, things pan out for the most part or whatever. But, when I was contemplating on going back to school, I wrestled with that for a long time. I haven't been in school since 2011. And so here it is 7 years later, and I took a leap of faith. Now, I will tell you, I was planning to go back to school after I, stopped in 2011, and I actually started the process, and then I gave up. I just said, you know what, I don't have time for this, and I just gave up. But then I got to thinking about, there are things that I want to do in life, and if I don't go back to school, I won't be able to do those things. And so, when the opportunity presented itself, then I said, okay, this is my time. This is my season. And so, And I'm grateful for, you know, the season that I'm about to embark on in another, 30 days, 30 plus days. So, but I just want to be encouraging to those who may be battling something, whether it's, you know, dead end job, fertility, you know, maybe issues in your marriage or your relationship, you know, with your kids. I know a lot of people, when they have like, you know, like relationship issues go on, you know, they don't feel worthy to talk about it, or, you know, they may feel ashamed. And I just want to encourage those who may be going through something like that, that, you know, I want you to understand that everybody goes through something. No marriage, no relationship, no friendship is all peaches and cream. Everybody goes through something. Everybody deals with something. And the best thing to do, you know, when you are going through, pray about it. You know, if you don't feel you have that good girlfriend or that good guy friend or whatever that you can talk to and, you know, kind of sort things out in your head, you know, pray about it. Take it to God. God will, you know, help you and lead you to the right path. I will be transparent. You know, things with boss man haven't always been the greatest. You know, now y'all know I love my boss man. Love him to death. Love the, as they say in the street, love the stank on his drawers. Okay? Yes. My mom used to say that back in the day. But anyway, love that man to death. I mean, I can see myself with no one but him. If something was to happen, I would be devastated. I'm talking about put boss lady in a straitjacket. She going to the loony bin because she done lost all her mind. Do you hear me? So, but even with me saying all that, things haven't always been rosy with us. You know, we've been together 25 years, and baby, let me tell you, we have had some ups and we've had some downs. And there was a time where it was down for a long time. Not like couple 2-3 days, but I'm talking about a couple 2-3 months leading up to a year. Yes, things were ugly. They were nasty, but I praise God that I got on my knees, I got on my face, and I prayed about it, you know. And, you know, we fought hard to, you know, get to where we are. I mean, we still, you know, we still have disagreements now. You know, sometimes, you know, he get on my nerves and sometimes I get on his nerves. And, you know, there might be a couple days where we may not speak. It's like, okay, I may not be speaking to you, but I know you better be laying in that bed or, you know, in this house, be underneath this roof and in between these walls, you know what I'm saying? We may not be speaking, but we're not going to be apart. You know what I mean? So everybody goes through something, you know, just as well as like children and parents, you know, teenagers and parents. Teenagers, oh my gosh, they revert back to toddlerhood. I've learned that the hard way, you know, but it works out. It does come 360. And I'm so grateful for my own situation. You know, I mean, I haven't talked thoroughly about my situation, but I have told you guys that things weren't always the greatest with baby girl. You know, she took me through some things, took us through some things. And so, you know, I'm just grateful that now, you know, she's married and, you know, got a family of her own, and now she's seeing things for what it is, you know, and now things have, you know, come full circle. So, you know, you just have to be prayerful and just stay encouraged, you know. If you, like I said, if you have that good girlfriend, you know, maybe lean on her just a little bit. You don't have to, you know, open up the Pandora's box and say, you know, well, girl, this is what's going on. But, you know, at least if you just have somebody in your corner to say, you know, hey, you know, if you need to cry for a minute, go ahead and cry. And then, you know, let's go have some fun. Whatever, you know. I was recently, I went and I spent time with my daughters, both my girls' godmother. And, you know, of course she was spending time with Miss Peanut, but then at one point we got to talking just about me. I mean, because she's my aunt. And so she has seen me from a baby to 41. So I trust her with everything. And, you know, when I was going through my teenage years and teen pregnancy and teen mom's, you know, era, she was there for me, and I was able to talk to her. And, you know, when I was having issues with my own mom, I was able to talk to my aunt. When I was having issues with baby girl, I was able to talk to my aunt. You know, having issues in my marriage, I was able to talk to my aunt. So, you know, I had that solid foundation, that one good girlfriend, even though she's my aunt, you know, but she was there for me. And she, you know, when I talked to her just recently, she said, you know, I see the growth. She said, you have matured so much. And I was talking with one of my younger cousins, and I was saying how I appreciate being a mother now compared to when I was a mother before, even though I don't love my girls any differently. But, you know, I think about how with baby girl, I just was every milestone, let's meet that milestone and get on to the next one. And then before I knew it, she was grown. And I was like, wait a minute, you know. So, but my aunt, she said, you know, she said, I understand what you're saying. She said, and I feel like you are hard on yourself. And so when she said that, of course, you know, boss lady, y'all know boss lady cry baby. So it was, which the words that she said to me, it really made me think about myself. And I was really taken back, but I was so thankful that she's always been in my corner. So she's always seen things that maybe I didn't see. And then she was able to see when things came back full circle for me. And so, and she just said how proud she is of me. And, you know, it just made me feel so good. Because she was one, when I got pregnant with baby girl, she was in my corner. I mean, she talked to me now, I will tell you, but she was in my corner. And she said, whenever you need me, just call. And I did. And there would be times where I was going through things with baby girl's father, and I would go and I would spend hours at her house, and she would just let me just talk it out, you know what I'm saying? And then she would give me encouraging words. And so I want to be that for you all. If you're in a predicament where you need an encouraging word, I'm here. You know, you don't have to, you know, put it in the comment below. You can send me a private message. You can email me. My email, I'll put it in the description box below. But, and it's not for me to, oh, I want to get in your business. Oh, I want to know, you know, what's all going on. No, it's not that. But if you just need someone to just give you an encouraging word, or, you know, you need somebody to pray for you, I'm here. You know, I don't want to be that type of YouTuber where I'm standoffish, like, nope, I don't have time for that. No, that's not me. You know, so I don't want anyone to think that, oh, boss lady is that way. No, boss lady is not that way. I am as real as it gets. That's why I keep my channel raw and uncut at all times. So, but I just wanted to, like I said, just be an encouragement to those who need it. And you know, I always need an encouraging word, and I seek it out for myself. You know, oftentimes us as women, we sit and we do for others, and we don't take care of self. And I'm to the point now, I'm taking care of self. I'm doing what I need to do to take care of me. So just wanted to do this Talk About It Tuesday, and just like I said, be an encouragement to those who need it. And if you good, say you good. You know, put it in the comment section. Say I'm good, and I'm like, okay, girlfriend, all right. You know. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, I am the Boss Lady, also known as Sharon, and I do Talk About It Tuesdays pretty much every single Tuesday, unless something's going on where I might be out of town or whatever. But I do thrift hauls, I do regular hauls, you know, Dollar Tree and Target, well, a little bit of Target, Walmart, Family Dollar recently, so y'all can check that out, you know. But other stores, JCPenney's is my favorite. Yes, JCPenney's is my favorite. I just got a coupon in the mail too, so y'all know I'm trying to get the pennies. The sale starts on the 19th, so yeah, I'm trying to get the pennies before I, you know, get ready to go on vacation again. So thank you guys for watching. I see you on a new video. Bye-bye.